Oh, son. Okay. We're gonna bridle him up now because I need to just ride him a little bit. I don't have to do a ton on him tonight. He's had a really good week. Had a lot of new changes in his life. Now he dropped his head so far I can't have to bend over so far to get the bit in. You're okay. You're okay. Got these cheek protectors, and they're nice when you're riding colts. It helps their mouth for not getting so sore when you're pulling sideways on their mouth a little bit. So I like them. Oh, buddy. But it does make a little bit more of a contraption that you got to divide up to put into his mouth. Once again, always try to lift your head stall around their eyeballs and don't drag them over their eyes. It makes them a lot nicer to bridle in the long run because you're not sticking them in the eye every time you put a bridle on. Every time somebody bridled you, they stuck you in the eye, pretty soon you'd be hard to bridle. This is second day with spurs on Nemo. So he really surprised me and tolerated it really well the first day. Grandpa Hunt's trick, turn your horse around when you cinch up, make sure everything else is still sitting pretty good. And you know, the neatest thing about this whole thing is I've trained tons of horses in my life, lots of wild horses, but this is the only one I ever have on video, so this is kind of a record for me. So I get to see the progress of one of my wild horses that I'll get to have on a permanent file. So it's one of my motivations, and I'm just glad this interests enough of you guys that you want to watch his journey as we go along. How you doing over there, cowboy? So again, I'm just gonna let him feel the spurs again. So I want to just kind of do the same thing and let him bang on him, because if he's gonna jump, it's nice to know which direction the first jump goes. Maybe gives the guy a little bit of a chance to kind of get set. And he did that pretty good. Ooh, this is always his tricky side. One day I won't be able to say that. He'll be just as good on this side as will the other side. Yeah, good boy. Starting to get this figured out. Right off, son. There's enough wild left in him that still, each time I get on, I try to dot my I's and cross my T's, because I really hate to have a setback. I mean, sometimes it's just inevitable you're going to have it, but it's nice to be able to just keep moving forward with positive days, without having to do too much stuff to make up for a mistake you made or a setback that you had. Woo, woo, woo. He's doing pretty good, so I'm going to shut this off. Not bored.